Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Epcot and I am so excited. Disney announced a bunch of big changes to some very popular attractions and there are a ton of new food items in the park. Everything from new food and wine festival booths to a gigantic croissant in France. So I figured we'd come on out and make a little park update video. We're gonna eat some food, ride some rides, and have a beautiful Epcot kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. It is such a beautiful day out today. Temperatures are in the low 70s and I'm excited to do a lap around World Showcase. Like I said, there's tons of new food, a lot of big announcements we can talk about, and somebody forgot their shoes here. So I think we're gonna head on in. I figured we'd start our day in France because I could go for some breakfast and they have a little croissant on the menu, or actually a gigantic croissant on the menu that I've been wanting to try. And then also Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is over there, and Disney just announced some big changes to the attraction. They're actually getting rid of the 3D. They're getting rid of the glasses and it's gonna be like a kind of a dark ride, and I figured we'd go over, get a little breakfast and talk about it. On top of that, like I said, they opened up some new food and wine booths. We've got Coastal Eats and Gyozas of the Galaxy, and I really want to try the food. These opened up September 28th. They have buffalo-style dumplings, street corn dumplings, French onion dumplings, and then at Coastal Eats, they've got a seaside pot pie, they've got lumped crab cakes, and some drinks. So like I said, lots of new food to dive into. I really hope we get to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's about a 55-minute wait right now, but they do have the single rider option. So we might test that out because I want to ride it one more time before the 3D is gone. I think they're making the switch November 10th to the 13th. So it's going to be closed from the 10th to the 13th, and then it's going to reopen with the new 2D experience. And I'm not even mad about it. I think it's actually going to make the ride a lot better and enjoyable for more people. So I'm excited to ride it one last time, and you guys still have time. So on to France for a little croissant and a little Remy. And we have made it to France. I think we're gonna maybe go see about the croissant. I think it's back in the bakery area there. And then check out the single ladder ride for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Oh look, they're doing a little entertainment out here. Oh, I love this. I love catching some of the entertainment in each of the pavilions. Did you see how high up she was? And then I felt like the chairs were shaking. Very impressed. It doesn't look that busy back here, but why is this the first time I noticed this lady in the window here? She kind of reminds me of the witches from that one movie. It's kind of scary, but I love the back of the France pavilion. It's so cozy back here. Look at that. And this is where the big croissant is, inside the cafe here. Look at all of these amazing treats here. But you know, I came for the big croissant. Look at this bad boy right here. Holy moly. That is massive. And it's only $13.95. Look at that. Only a few each day, so don't miss the magic. The best part of waking up is a croissant the size of your head. Look at this thing. It is massive. And I love that it's chocolate dipped too. And you can't beat that price. What was it, like $13.95? And if you wanted to, you could probably cut this up in 4 and have 4 croissants for 4 people. So that's not that bad of a price if you look at the size of it. And I can't wait to dive on in. In fact, I gotta break it open. I gotta see what it looks like on the inside. I hope it's baked in a buttery, flaky crust. So here we go. The big croissant. We're diving on in. I don't even know if this is gonna break. Oh, I just kind of pulled it apart, but there it is. Look at that. Look at the inside right there. And then this side has all the chocolate on it. Should I start on the chocolate side? I feel like I should. So cheers. Cheers to giant croissants. You know, I really love this, mostly because it's just like, a giant croissant, but it also tastes really good. It's very flaky, and I was thinking how cool would it be to actually hollow out the inside of this croissant and then put soup in it. I do that with Italian bread, so I would love to see what it's like with a croissant, but I love it. And like I said, you can't beat the price, and I want to see more things like big, like gigantic versions of pastries and little snacks. I think that's a fun idea. I do feel like it would be a challenge to actually eat this whole croissant just for one person, but I could definitely do some damage. I could definitely eat most of this, and I love this. Look how flaky that actual inside is. That gives you a better look. This side was different, but I like this a lot. But enough of the croissant business. I think I'm gonna finish up my coffee and take a couple more bites, and then we're gonna go try to ride Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Another really cool thing I'm excited to talk about is we're doing another Whatnot live stream October 30th at 6 p.m. and this time it's going to be all about Disney pins. We're going to be live from Go Pin Pro, which is a pin store right next to Walt Disney World that sells some of the rarest Disney pins out there, and they also happen to be one of the largest Whatnot pin sellers, and we're going to be able to just hang out, talk about pin trading, learn how to spot a fake Disney pin. And if you don't know what Whatnot is, you can use my code to get $15 credit, and you can buy whatever you want with it. I'll put a QR code here and also a link in the description if you want to come join the show. It's basically like a live stream auction. We're going to auction off pins, we're going to be giving away tons of pins, and we'll even have some buy now pins set at a low price. So if you want to do some pin trading, you can do it with me, and I'm excited. So I hope to see a lot of you guys there. And here it is, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Single rider line is open, and the standby wait is 50 minutes. But like I said, we're going all in on the single rider. And look, they even have a sign out here: join Remy on a 3D ride through the crazy culinary world of Ratatouille. They're gonna probably have to change this sign even. The single rider line was only a 10-minute wait, and I got my glasses now, and it's kind of crazy because this might be the last time I actually wear these glasses on the attraction, because like I said, it's switching over in just about 3 weeks.
Chef Remy is waiting for you this way. Ils ont des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, what care?
Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Hey guys, the food is for them, not you. Hey, thanks for coming everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus chez Remy. À bientôt et bon appétit.
Remy's Ratatouille Adventure was amazing, and I'm glad we got to do it one more time with the 3D glasses. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and it was awesome that it was like a 10-minute wait with the single rider line, especially since standby was at like 50 minutes. But now I want to keep moving along and maybe make our way over to Norway because they have some new snacks there and a lot of cool information that Disney announced about Frozen Ever After. And just like that, we have made it to Norway. Like I mentioned, we've got some cool news to talk about with Frozen Ever After, but they also have a brand new cold brew at the Kringla Bakery. Kringla Bakery. It also looks like there's a line in there, so maybe we'll go grab the cold brew, get ourselves a fancy cold brew, and then maybe try to ride Frozen. Look at the line to get in here. One of the most iconic foods in Epcot is the school bread here in Norway, but they just released a school bread version cold brew. So I had to get them both. I got a school bread and a school bread cold brew, and we're gonna try them together. Seriously, what an awesome combination. You can see the top of the cold brew right there. And Disney actually released a bunch of new cold brews all around the park, and they're all specially themed. So my goal is to try every single one of them, and this is the very first one. First things first, let's try the school bread. Look at all of the toasted coconut on top and the custard. I love getting this treat, and I can't wait to try the coffee version. So, cheers. Cheers to school bread. School bread is just so delicious, especially with that custard filling there. It's actually throughout the whole entire bread, and then the coconut is on top there. Very, very good. Like I said, it's an iconic treat here. If you've been to Epcot a couple of times, there's a good chance you tried the school bread in Norway. Now I gotta try the cold brew on its own, and then do the combination bite. A little cold brew school bread, and then some school bread. School bread. Oh, very delicious, very coconutty. Like you can taste, it's not overpowering, but like you can still taste the cold brew, but the coconut has a strong presence, a very strong presence, and I think I like it. I love coconut, so if you do like coconut, you're gonna love this coffee. I really like the cold brew, and I think I like the custard cold foam the most. I don't think I've ever had custard flavored cold foam. I don't know why that was so hard to say, but it tastes just like school bread, but in a coffee version, and I can't wait to try all the other ones around the Walt Disney World Resort, because they have them at like resorts and different parks. This is just the first of many. Now let's give it the 1-2 bite. First, the school bread. Oh, I highly suggest if you come out to try the new cold brew to get the school bread with it, because they complement each other very well. Like seriously, I just heard the school bread say it likes the cold foam on top of the cold brew. And now I think we're gonna keep moving along. I'm glad that we got to check these out though. I still forgot how amazing that actually is. And if you want to add a little more cream, you can just take some of the custard from here and drop it right on in the cold brew. Now I think it's time to go make our way to Frozen Ever After. And like I said, Disney announced some big changes coming to the attraction. They're going to be replacing the animatronics that have projected faces on them to actual animatronics, the ones they use over in Tokyo Disneyland. And it's going to be so cool. I don't like the projection mapping on the faces. I just don't think it looks like, animatronic-ish. When you take away that projection, it's literally just like a blank face, like nothing to it. So I figured we'd ride it and experience it one last time. I'm not too sure when Disney is actually making the change, but if I look up the dates, I'll add it in here so you guys can know to come check it out. But you're not missing out on anything. Once they actually replace it with the new animatronics, it's gonna look so much better. As we make our way back to Norway to go ride Frozen, I wanted to point out the mariachis here. Honestly, we're getting lucky catching all the cool entertainment in the different pavilions, just like over in France. One of the things I really love about World Showcase is how they pay attention to the theming in each pavilion. Like you notice that a lot of the plants are actually plants that you would find in each country, especially here in Norway on top of the roofs. In Norway, you'll actually see a lot of this on houses and different buildings. Isn't that really cool? And another thing I wanted to point out is the Gods of Norway exhibit right here. You can actually go into this room and they have a little tribute to all the different gods, Odin and even Thor. And it's such a cool experience that a lot of people don't even know exist. Look at this. It's so themed. You can actually walk around this building itself too. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, how are you? Oh my lord, really? What are the chances of that? I just walked in and wow, look at you. Anywho's, let's go do this. Wow. Oh wow, it gets even better. Look at this. Wow, what a fancy shirt, man. Thanks for wearing the shirts, dude. I love that. How cool was that? I wasn't expecting to see two people wearing a shirt with me on it when I walked into the Gods of Vikings exhibit. I just wanted to show you Odin and Thor, but that was such a great surprise. Thank you so much for wearing the shirts. Like I said, I am truly honored anytime I see anybody in the parks wearing like merchandise of me or Gracie. So thank you guys so much. And if you ever want to buy any of the Paging Mr. Morrow merch, you can find it at roosevelts.com. And I actually have a link in my description that gets you 15% off on your first purchase. So now I think we're going to move along and go ride Frozen Ever After. Oh, would you take a look at that? It actually looks like it's only a 45-minute for Frozen Ever After. That's not too shabby.
Wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. You're going to Elsa's ice palace. Friends going, and I'm going, and it'll be so beautiful. See you there.
On a day very much like today, Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love and full of frozen heart.
I'm so glad you came along.
Let's just call it delight, 'cause for the first time
You're there.
For my sister's magic night.
are you ready to see Elsa?
They were born ready.
The hot and the cold, they're both so intense. Put them together and just makes sense.
Winter's a good time to stay in.
Incredible. Put me in summer and I'll be up.
Happy summer.
Well, I'm happy we got to ride Frozen, and I cannot wait to see the new animatronics when they put them in. I think it's going to make the ride look beautiful. Now, I think we'll start making our way to some of the new Food and Wine Festival booths. Maybe the gyozas of the galaxy, because I want to try a nice little dumpling. I want a dumpling. Here they are, the two newest food booths for the Food and Wine Festival. We've got Coastal Eats, introduced in 2017. And they got the lump crab cake, the seaside pot pie, and the Bavarian ceviche. No, I think I said that right. I don't know exactly what I would get from here, but I do know I want to try the gyozas of the galaxy, which is brand new this year, I think, actually. And they have a lot of really good dumplings on the menu. Oh, right over here, they actually have them all displayed. Buffalo style dumpling, a sweet corn style, and a French onion soup style dumpling. So I think we'll get a couple dumplings. A couple dumplings from the gyozas of the galaxy. Now it's time to get to the dumpling business. I ended up getting the buffalo chicken dumplings. Look at how beautiful those are. And you get 3 of them with them. And I think on the inside it's just chicken. All the other toppings are on like the outside. And then I got the French onion dumplings. And these ones look so cool because it's like soup. They're soup dumplings. Look at them in there floating around with some nice gravy or soupish. I kind of like it though. I'm gonna taste this real quick. Oh, that is good. Lots of flavor in the French onion soup itself. You can taste the onion there, but I want to try the dumplings. So I think we'll start with one of these. I'm gonna try to bite it and then show you the inside, but I don't know how well that's gonna work because I only have a fork and a spoon and no knife. I was gonna cut it, but I'm not prepared. So cheers. Cheers to soup dumplings. Oh my lord, that's a juicy. I was not expecting that to gush like it did, but there's the inside of the French onion soup dumplings, and it's very delicious, very, very delicious. I would get this again. These French onion soup dumplings are so good. I absolutely love them. The texture of the dumpling itself and the flavor of the beef and pork in there. And they also give you like a little cheese crisp on top there. Very, very good. And a nice portion for $6. That's almost $2 a dumpling. Now let's get to the buffalo chicken dumplings. And I like that there's like a little sear on the outside of the dumpling there. I don't know if they grill it up or how they do it, because like I didn't see like a broiler back there, so it must be pan seared. So cheers to buffalo chicken dumplings. I only took 1 bite of this buffalo chicken dumpling, and I can feel the heat already. Definitely very spicy. It has a little kick to it, and the texture is different. Like, I think these ones are pan-seared, and then the soup dumplings, I think they're steamed. I think I like the soup dumplings a lot better than these ones, and I'm shocked. I thought these ones were going to be the winner. I was going to get the street corn ones, but I thought that would be too much dumplings. I mean, I got 3 here, 3 there, so that would have been 9 dumplings, and I don't need to be eating 9 dumplings today. I'm happy with the ones that we got. But I definitely probably next time I come, I'm going to try those corn ones, only because I like these ones so much. But the French onion ones, those are the winners for me. Look at that. Oop, I dropped my meat and my dumpling. No way.
What do we got going on over here?
Oh, hey, what's up, Star-Lord?
How's it going? Looking good.
Eating some dumplings.
What are you chowing on? Dumplings?
Yeah!
Those are pretty good.
Look at this!
Who knows? What's going on, guys? Rock on.
Rock on! Yo, I'm honored!
You got a favorite song out here in the stars?
Probably, September.
Oh, right!
Yeah.
That's not a bad one. I'm more of a fan of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It's a classic.
It is a good one.
Enjoy those dumplings.
Oh, take care. How awesome is that? Star-Lord and dumplings. I was just sitting here enjoying my dumplings, and the man himself, Peter Quill, came over and said hi as I was enjoying the dumplings. Now I think he's making his way to Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe we should go ride Guardians of the Galaxy. I honestly feel like that's the theme of this video. We went to France, had the big croissant, and then rode Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Then we went to Frozen, had the school bread, and then rode Frozen Ever After. So now we've got the Gyozas of the Galaxy, and maybe we'll go ride Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't even mean to do that, but I kind of like the way it worked out.
Come on over.
What? Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, definitely a sight to behold, right?
Yeah. You definitely
cool.
cruise the galaxy in this, huh?
I told him I should get the Milano up there too, you know. But for now, this isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Got the monorail right there too.
Oh my lord, look at that. What a view. Thanks, Star-Lord. I hope we get Everybody Wants to Rule the World now. Only because Star-Lord said that was his favorite song. That was such a great experience. Oh look, there he is again. Looks like we got lucky row number 1, too.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plan is never gonna work. Rocket!
There he is.
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicles.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Drax.
stop rock and roll from existing.
We got the generator. Oh yeah.
Milky Way just one. No Disney yet. Star Blasters. We haven't complained, but not for long.
Yeah, well, nobody's perfect. Look at cool.
Remind me to raise our rates.
Wow.
You're all heroes.
Thanks, Star-Lord. Well, that was a cool experience. Everything from the Dumplings to Star-Lord and then riding Guardians of the Galaxy. And we got Iran, which that's a pretty good song, but I would have rather September or Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Now I think we're going to keep moving along, but that was pretty cool. Now we have made our way over to the Festival Favorites booth, and they actually have a couple of things on the menu that I've never had before. A potato pierogi with kibasi, caramelized onions and sour cream, and then they have a frozen s'more, chocolate milkshake with marshmallow syrup topped with mini marshmallows and graham cracker crumbs. I think I'm gonna have to try that. A little pierogi and frozen s'more action. After this, I'm probably done for the day because I'm starting to get a little full, but I couldn't pass up a s'mores milkshake. Look at how awesome this is. Got the graham crackers, the marshmallows, the chocolate, and then I had to get the pierogies. Look at this. Some pierogies with kibasi. I love that, and I think they're potatoes, so we're gonna dive on in. I think I'll do this s'more shake first because that melts the first. And cheers. Oh, that tastes so good. I honestly feel like I want some more. Absolutely delicious. The only thing is, I feel like it's a little small. I mean, it's about that high. It's not that much milkshake in there, but I enjoy it a lot. And now I could probably take the crackers and scoop up some of the marshmallows. Look at that. Now it's actually like an official s'more. Look at that. Now let's turn our attention to the pierogies and kibasi, and take a look at this kibasi. That's a nice charness on the top bottom there. I love this. I love kibasi and pierogies. This is a very big staple in Pennsylvania. Everyone loves their pierogies there. Just snacking on some kibasi pierogies and having a little s'mores milkshake. It's not a bad way to spend your afternoon. Ooh, very good. Look at that pierogi there. The last time I came to this booth, it was for Goofy's Summer, and they had, I think, like chocolate raviolis. So it's kind of a big switch up to go to pierogies and kibasi and a s'more shake. And I kind of like the change up. I don't know if it's officially for the festival. I mean, it says Festival Favorites, so I guess it is. But that's always there, and they have food all year round, even at all the different festivals. So that's why it says Festival Favorites and not like a food and wine one. Something else I wanted to tell you guys about, Spaceship Earth reopened today after a little refurbishment, but from what I hear, the refurbishment really didn't change anything that you guys can see. It's more behind the scenes, but I'm glad to see it open, and I'm honestly glad to see that nothing got changed. I know a while ago they were gonna do like a kind of big refurbishment where they change everything inside there and put in a new narration, but it never happened because of the pandemic. So it's good to see that we get to hang on to the Spaceship Earth that we love and care about for a little bit longer. So now I think we're gonna start making our way home. I think it's time to go check on little Gracie girl. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. You want a treat? Whoa. Does somebody want a cookie? You didn't take it. Come get it. You gotta come get it, Gracie. Here you go. Here, come get it. Oh, now you broke it. There you go. Whoa. And with that, I think we are done here today. Gracie got her cookie, I ate tons of food, and we had an awesome day at Epcot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!